Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. We are out here at Club MX. Today is Tuesday and we are doing sprints today. The front track right next to the clubhouse. We were on the turn track yesterday. I feel like I was really able to kind of apply a lot of the things that we've been learning. So it's going to be interesting to see how it translates over here on the front track. We're going down in about 5 minutes and we're going to do, I think, a quick sight lap and then we're going right into a 15-minute moto. So that'll definitely shake the cobwebs up. And then after that, we're going into, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 2-lap sprints. So we're gonna see how our times are at the end of the day with the sprints compared to the moto. We're gonna get out there, we're gonna see how the bike feels, and then we're gonna let you know. Also, we have to give a shout out to Kellen. My boy Kellen really hooked us up, and I'm gonna show you why. Mahan's Racing was basically down and out yesterday. Our sprockets were messed up, rear tire was shot, so Jimmy Mack helped us put, it's a used scoop tire, but it's still pretty good enough for me for sure. So thank you, Jimmy Mack, for helping us get this tire on. And then Kellen hooked us up with one of his old drivetrains from his Honda, changed the gearing a little bit, went back down to stock gearing, 49 tooth, kept the front the same, and we're ready to give it a go. So definitely have to give a shout out to Jimmy and Kellen for getting us back out on the track today. All right, let's go.
Today, compared to those guys that rode the turn track yesterday, you know, we had ruts and we had ruts that moved and track that changed the entire time. Today we got a high-speed, flat, fast track. Okay, different conditions. The track definitely will change as yesterday's track did, but today is more about, you know, carrying momentum and carrying speed, looking ahead, moving around the track. On your sight lap, make sure you really take a look at the track. It is flat and fast, so you know, setting up your angles for your corners and looking ahead around them, things like that are going to be very important. Not going to have a lot of big ruts, not going to have a lot of big berms. So body position, maneuvering the bike, keeping your head forward, driving with your feet, all those things are going to be really important today. So make sure we're keeping that in mind. All right.
tear-offs on, but
Huh?
I should have put some tear-offs on, but it's good.
BJ had a good pace going. Good.
Yeah, no, it's good. Fun to race a little bit.
The track, keep in mind, I mean, the track, it's a highway right now, right? It's not exactly a racetrack. Passing is not easy.
Up on the bank.
All right, so you guys definitely.
Definitely getting tear-offs.
Dude, I don't know if I've ever been more careful, trying to be careful. Then there were like, the whole thing was slick, but then there were other spots that were like real slick. Coming down that off camber, dude, that left right here.
Oh, dude, so slick. The straightaway along the start, I was sliding coming into that corner with, kickers.
Yeah. I keep kind of tucking the front in the slick part. I got to get like more up on the seat.
Yeah, you gotta sit up a little bit more, sit more neutral.
My bike weighs 17,000 pounds now. It was good though. Let's go see if we can figure some lines out here.
Today we're going to do 3 lappers. Okay, I'm going to point you out in an order. That's the order we'll stick with, and we'll finish our 3 laps, pull right back in, you guys line right back up again, we reset, small breather, and right back into it. Okay, that's the plan of attack. Let's keep in mind, we know there's slick spots on the track, right? We know there's maybe some shadows coming down this hill. Whatever you learned in that first moto, like, now we're putting it to use, and it's only 3 laps, right? So for a lot of us, trying to reach that next little window, right? 3 laps is not that many laps, okay? So if there's another rider that's a little bit faster than we are, guess what? It's only 3 laps. I could probably hang with this guy for 3 laps, then get a breather. And then as we start to fatigue a little bit, we continue to do them, making smart choices, right? Adapting. We have to adapt our lines, move around, those different types of things to make sure that the end result is that's the best effort I can give for my 3 laps. All right? And make smart choices in the back on that triple.
here, and then I just went over the berm over there.
Some of you guys will be on the track as well, just depending on who needs what. So, back at 11:40.
What's up, boys? How do you feel out there?
Dialed. Track's dialed.
Tyler, how you feel?
Fat whips over the step ups.
Who's doing the triple? Hard no, hard no.
See Manham get saucy though.
What? Yeah, oh yeah,
Patty's getting pretty
saucy, doubling that thing. All right, when do you guys go back out?
When do we go out?
12:40.
All right.
40. End of the day, basically.
Are you excited for strength training later?
Oh no. I'm gonna lift the whole gym.
And I'll take straight training over running any day.
I use that.
Jimmy's ready to go. He adjusted the air pressure in his tires.
For the first time ever.
First time ever. We've just learned that he's a 12 PSI guy.
Yeah, should be dialed.
We got the Honda with the new drivetrain again. Thank you, Kellen.
Thank you, Kellen.
We're ready to do this. All right, boys. See you out there. All right, we're all done with our sprint motos for today. The track was just absolutely gnarly, similar to my hair, right? My helmet hair right now. Super slippery. A lot of the turns were blown out. The ruts were not that deep, but they were long, so it was kind of hard to stay in them. Really having to stand up and kind of front brake through sections. It was a challenging track. I'll say that the things that Ben was having me work on were really, really helping us because it seemed like I had my ass back. Good old Tyler Reed. It seems like I had my butt back, and I did, but my arches were still on the pegs. So I was still kind of teetering, teeter-tottering in the rough sections, and it was kicking my butt. So the second I made that little adjustment, I was able to slide my feet back on the toes, pinch the bike, and I felt way, way better. And I realized I kind of do that so I could cover the controls when I'm scared. When I'm going into a rough section, I kind of want to cover the brakes, but it was actually hurting me. So we made some big improvements with that. My sprint laps, today I ran the fastest that I've run on that track since I've been here by just about 1.5 seconds. And that's just a huge win given the conditions and honestly how kind of tired and fatigued I am after last week and this week. So lots to work on, big wins. The bike is doing all right, and we're grinding away. So thank you guys so much for being with us on the journey. We got a lot more to come, some pretty cool things about to happen in the near future. So consider subscribing, like this video if you want to see more of it. And again, thank you so much for being here. We'll see you on the next one.